Katie. Katie. If you want to use that mic, you can. Do you want to use that mic?
Yeah, does it work?
You should.
Does it work?
Where's Wayne? There he is. Where's Wayne?
Wireless might not be.
Give it a test.
Check. Yep. Thank you. Hi, welcome. Good morning. We still have a few people coming through the front door, but we're going to get started this morning. My name is Katie McPherson, and I am the Executive Director of the Gurian Institute. And this is Veronica Leeper, Principal of Sequoia Elementary and Scottsdale Unified. And Veronica and I go way back, 2004, 2003, I don't know, a long time. And I just want to thank Veronica and the staff at Sequoia for having us today to host one of these institutes on a weekend right after school starts is no small feat. So thank you so much for having us. Today I'll be going over just some housekeeping things before we get started. Inside your folders, you'll find a scheduled event and a save the date for a town hall that's coming up in the Southeast Valley. So I'd like you just to take out your schedules, and I want to just point out some room numbers that you will need as we go into our breakouts this afternoon. We have a lineup of my personal colleagues that I think is super fantastic, and I hope you will too. I'm confident you will walk away today with immediate strategies to implement both in your homes and in your classrooms, and hopefully to share with the community at large. Troy Kemp is joining us from Chattanooga, Tennessee. He is the Executive Director of the National Center for the Development of Boys, and he's going to be in room 200. So if you would like to attend his breakout this afternoon, you can find him in room 200. Sean Hartnett is with us from Washington, D.C. He wears various roles. He's an entrepreneur. He's been head of school, principal. He's here in the back and is going to be giving a session on Boy Activated, how to drive boys crazy for learning, in room 202. Travis Webb will be here in the cafeteria after Dr. Gurian's keynote, so you can just stay here for Travis for the main session. Adam Brooks is the Director of Youth Safety and Awareness. He's here in Phoenix, a personal colleague. We wrote a book together called Why Teens Fail, What to Fix, and he will be in the library. So if you'd like to attend Adam's session, he will be in the library. Carolyn Regatz is here, CATS teacher, talented and gifted students in the Chandler Unified School District. She will be in room 200. I will be here in the cafeteria at the end of the day giving a talk on digital citizenship and how to help our kids with all of the amazing devices that are out there. Ellen Truskowski is joining us from our Gurian Model School in Tampa, Florida. She works at Farrell Middle Magnet School and is an outstanding educator. She will also be here in the cafeteria. And Gary Ross is an educational consultant and one of our Gurian certified trainers from Rome, Georgia. So we represent all states. We have groups here from Seattle, Texas, Chicago, Florida made it, I think, I'm not sure. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Dr. Michael Gurian. And I'll just give you a short piece about how I stumbled upon him. I have been on a junior high or high school and a little stint at an elementary campus for the last 20 years. And I attended a Gurian conference 3 years ago. And it completely shifted the way I approach children, the way I parent, and the way I look at boys and girls and their learning. And so I followed him for a little bit and hired him as a keynote for an event that I did. And for the last 2 years, I've been training locally and nationally with Gurian strategies. I'll let him do his own little intro, but I can't say, there's just no words to express what you're going to be exposed to today. So thank you again for your attendance, and I'll turn it over to Dr. Gurian. today, so if you could go around the cameras to go to the bathroom, they're located in the teacher's lounge. Thanks.
Thanks, Katie. Here, I'm going to put this in. Well, thank you all. It's a joy to be here. We are taping, so just so you know, everyone knows that. You probably signed a form. We're taping this. I'm going to be with you 2 hours. Then we have the breakouts. I have to say, when Katie moved the Great Institute headquarters here a couple years ago, a year and a half ago, it's just been great. I've been coming down here to, I'm calling it Phoenix. I know there are many towns, but coming down to Phoenix. And the interest here and all of what your commitment to kids here is really something. So I'm really honored to be here with you. And then we have people, so where are the Seattle people? Where are you? There's Seattle people. Thanks for coming. Did the Florida people make it? I think they might not have because of Irma. Where else? Other people from other states? Go ahead, yeah.
Durango, Colorado.
Durango. 3 years, I did 3 years at Durango High School. We must talk, I bet it's changed. Anywhere else? Everyone should feel welcome. So this is mainly a regional training for this area, but we've got some folks who have come in from elsewhere, and so it's really great to have you. And for those of you at home and folks who are going to be watching this in your schools around the country and around the world, we want to say hi to you. So just so you know, we're in Phoenix, Arizona, speaking to you all over the world. Okay, so I'm Michael Gurian. For those of you who don't know me, I'm in my 30th year of doing this work. And I loved Katie's word of stumble. I stumbled upon it. I did stumble upon it because I was on another career path. But in my psych classes in college and graduate school, I was really interested in, I've always been interested in science. And I'm a marriage and family counselor, but I wasn't that yet. I was an academic. And we were involved in a conversation 30 years ago, which actually still exists, and you'll be seeing it in the PowerPoint. A conversation about how does sex on the brain, gender on the brain work? How does it affect education, mental health, parenting, etc.? Well, that conversation at that time was a very sociological conversation. And to some extent, it still is in certain places. So that is to say that it was a conversation that was about socialization. That the issues our kids face are mainly issues of socialization. And I'm going to read you a little story that is in Boys and Girls Learn Differently, that's going to make a distinction that I hope we'll all enjoy, because it's a funny story. And if you've heard it before, please don't give away the punchline. It's a funny story, but I'm going to wrap some thinking around the 30 years of progress in this area and kind of what we bring to you. So this is a story that's supposedly a transcript of an actual radio conversation between a US Navy ship and Canadian authorities off the coast of Newfoundland.